I think he'll be available. Whether we play him or not is probably the more important question. Scott Related Gazza targets return against GWS next week. Geelong superstar Gary Ablett remains a chance to play against Greater Western Sydney on Friday night as he recovers from a hamstring injury. Ablett strained his right hamstring during the Cats' 15-point loss to West Coast in round 3. Coach Scott said the 33-year-old would be treated with caution. I think he'll be available. Whether we play him or not is probably the more important question, Scott said on Fox Footy. Scott said Ablett may miss if there is any lingering doubt over the amount of training he has done at full fitness. If someone can mount an argument, we're really sure about the next week, but there might be an element of doubt this week. Most of the time you'd go, balance of probabilities, he said. I think with him, and I've said it a few times, any doubt and I'd be surprised if we play him. Document ready. Function document.get element by id interaction inner HTML equals. The Cats have a 9-day break after their game against GWS, which would give Ablett ample time to train at full capacity. Scott also said Ablett's star midfield teammates, Patrick Dangerfield and skipper Joel Selwood, have been playing under some duress. Pat, I think it's reasonably well known that he had an interrupted pre-season with a back issue. He's not at his best at the moment, Scott said. I think it's a little bit of lack of preparation and we knew that going in. He got a decent corked calf 1 week, he's clearly good enough to be out there. Joel's been sore as well, I don't mind saying it. I'm happier saying it now with Joel because he's probably through it. Geelong lost 10 consecutive clearances in the final term of its loss to Sydney, and Scott said the younger players which make up the transitioning and injury-hit side were not to blame. One of the differences, and clearly, we're dependent on Selwood and Dangerfield for the last few years, but we have had a reasonable core group of experienced players backing them up in all 3 parts of the ground, he said. We don't have that as much at the moment. In fact, we should be highlighting the players like Tim Kelly, who was one of our best players. Those guys aren't actually hurting us that much. It's a rare situation where we need to front up and say as a coaching group and a senior playing group we didn't get it done in the best moment.